everyone. Hi there. Happy Tuesday. Oh my goodness, Leon, subscribing for 8 months on tier 3. You are a crazy dude. Thank you so much, Leon. Thank you, thank you. Access Joker comes out tomorrow. How come this news came out of like nowhere? Because I thought he was supposed to come out in... It's April, isn't it? Holy cow. Just kidding. Just kidding. So he was supposed to come out this month. Okay, well, this was a complete surprise. I never saw it coming. It's a really freaking big surprise. So that's crazy. I'm excited. I'm stoked. That's awesome. There's gonna be so many Jokers running around. Every time a new character gets announced, it's all them online, and it's great. But I'm sure a lot of people will maintain him just because of how iconic of a character he is. But awesome. I can't wait to see what his moveset's like. Also, hi, tell Doey I said happy birthday and that he's a fantastic host. Thank you. I will do so. He's trying to keep his birthday like kind of on the down low. Not really though. Just like, hey, I'm gonna celebrate it some other time. I think you know that from having watched the Bob Is You episode, I'm assuming. So thank you. That's really sweet. I will let him know. Also love the music for the resub. I'm glad. So I fixed the volumes, I think. So like before, it was really quiet because every time I would adjust to a new game, I would turn the entire desktop audio volume up and down. So I bumped it all the way up and bumped the game volume down so that you can still hear the sounds for the alerts really clearly. So hopefully you heard that at full blast. So thank you. I really tried to tweak a bunch of things, so hopefully it'll work a little bit better today. But thank you so much. Pops in for just a moment for I have to go back to raid. Good luck, Minji. You got this. I know you were doing awesomely. I hope it's going well. Hi there, Lelouch. Sorry that I'm getting to all your messages really late, but hello. Hi there. I'm getting through very, very slowly. I was planning to go to bed when it hits 4 a.m. if there was an announcement by then, but I guess no sleep today, Monochrome. Oh no, maybe I should have waited until after 4 a.m. so that you would go to sleep like a good child. But hi, and hello, that wolf from Hyrule. I'm assuming you are Echo, but I could be wrong, but hi there, welcome. And hello, Red, and hi, Wumply, holy cow. This is Echo, by the way. Okay, yes, I was guessing. Cool. And hello, Zinax. Can't believe I'm able to keep turned up for this stream. That's very cool of you, and I appreciate your dedication. So thank you, Zinax. Hello, everybody. It's great to see you guys. Everyone says they're gonna main Joker, and most likely half of those people will stop after a couple weeks or a month when the hype dies out. Yeah. A lot of people were definitely saying that like before he came out. But who knows? Who knows? It depends on his moveset, I guess, like how they feel about them. But hello, Hectacular Hector, welcome! This is really cool that y'all are like showing up right at the start, so thank you so much. Good students, A+ for attendance. No, fine, Monochrome, bad child, and you know, you might get a bronze star today, alright? It's fine, I'm still waking up myself after a nap. Alright, we'll slowly wake up together by my shouting in your ear. I think that'll be a good wake-up call. You saw the Joker 3.0 update video. If that was like really recent, no, I did not see it. I don't think I've seen like any footage of him in the game. I don't think I've seen anything. So that's okay. I can see him for myself in the flesh tomorrow. So that'll work out. Isn't the Joker DLC a bit late for one character? I don't know. They had announced his release to be in April for quite a while now, so I do agree that I guess it's a bit of a long jump between Piranha Plant and Joker, but it's cool, you know? I'm anything to kind of extend my playing the game makes me happy, so I'm honestly okay with that. It has a lot of other stuff, yeah. Okay, alright. I'm invested in the current case and want to see how it'll happen. Alright, I'm down, I'm excited. It's 15 minutes long, has a lot of features. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. Not just him. Interesting. Okay, I'll check it out later then. I'll check it out. That's really exciting. Holy cow. Yeah, I don't think I'll, I mean, I'm wondering if I should just like stream a tiny bit tomorrow as I try them out, but who knows? Depends. That could be kind of fun though. That could be kind of fun. I've not streamed Smash in a while just because it's so hard to play Smash and talk at the same time. It's so hard. I don't know about y'all, but it takes like full concentration to play that kind of game. A lot of people will stream tomorrow. Yeah. I definitely, I streamed on launch date when Ultimate came out, So what's been happening in Ace Attorney Land over the past few streams, Wumply? It'll take forever to summarize it all for you. You might have to look back because a lot has happened and it would take too long. I mean, I guess I could shorten it, but I feel like you should experience it for yourself, Wumply. I really think it's worth it. All because of Joker. Yeah, he's a big deal. He's a big deal. At Smash, we played other entries in the series when the others came out and had no new characters for years. Yeah, it's very exciting that they're all releasing. In short, 2 cases down, starting the 3rd. Wait. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my god, Berkeley, I lost count for a second. I think because I like erased the 2nd one from my memory. Hi, Berkeley. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in today. How you doing, dude? Hello. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you on numbers yet. I'm really sorry. I'll get to it. I'm really sorry. Please don't kill me. We were about to do the closing argument. Yes, yes. I think Wumpley is not really caught up just overall, so that might not help very much, but you'll get there. Thank goodness Joker's voice isn't in Japanese like Cloud. Oh, I mean, that makes sense. He's got an I think anytime they have a voice in English, it will choose that voice for the American audience, so it makes sense. Makes sense. Everybody probably already knows this, but it's so funny that he's the same voice as the announcer for Smash. Voice actors are talented. They've got great range. I'm sorry, what? Before you do the closing argument, could you inspect the omnibus? Sure, Hector. Okay. Sure thing. Alright, let me go ahead and get started. Oh wait, before I do, actually, I want to show you guys. I don't know how many of you are following me on Twitter, but Minji and I were drawing so many stupid drawings for Daigakuten. It was so fun. I have not drawn this much in one sitting in a long time, but I just really wanted to show you the Brock ones I did. You can check some of the other ones I posted on Twitter, but let me pull it up real quick. Load picture, load. Come on. Okay. Hold on a second, let me switch screens. Just wanted to show you. I drew this one and another drawing, but so the way that this spawned was like she was streaming and she was just drawing, and then she started playing the Daigakuten Saibon soundtrack, and for some reason as soon as she started playing those, they sounded really distorted, and it was the funniest thing ever. I was laughing so hard. And so for some reason though, so I was trying to record all of them just to show her snippets because she couldn't hear it, and then once it got to Barak's theme, the distortion stopped. It completely stopped. So we were joking that he's like, no fun allowed. Like, you're not allowed to have fun and giggle with my theme. So that's why I made this. And then here, my favorite moment so far has definitely been the wine presenting for the Holy Grail. So there it is, Lord Barak Van Zieks' Holy Grail. So I just wanted to show you guys. It was fun. It's fun. I posted some other doodles, but you can check it out on our Twitter. Anyways, let me open the game. Anyways. Okay, let me close this. Get the game open. Okay. How's the volume gonna be in my ear? Hold on a sec, I'll catch up with y'all in just a moment. Is that good in my ear? That's okay. Might get a little loud, but that's okay. Oh, all the volumes are wonky now that I changed some things around. Okay, sorry. Let me scroll back up real quick before we get started. Let's see. Same voice for Joker, Master Hand, and Announcer. Yeah, Master Hand as well. Xander Mobius. Yeah, he's got the coolest name ever. He's got the coolest name. While I can't play Smash myself, I can say I'm hyped for Attack on Titan and ReZero Season 2. Sweet, dude! Yeah, no, those are exciting things. That's awesome. No fun in the crime, no fun zone. No fun allowed. There was already a contradiction in the testimonies I noticed. Well, don't share it. I was frustrated it wasn't brought up yet. Don't share it, Monochrome. Keep it to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself, boy. Dang, Xander is pretty young. Yeah, he looks like a young boy. Looks like a tiny child. Have you ever heard of Draw Pile? Oh, sorry, yeah, you asked me on Discord. I'm so sorry about that. I've heard about it. Why do you ask? I don't really know much about it, but I've heard about it before. Thank you, Hector. I'm glad you appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hello, Ramf 2000. Hi, I am new here. Those are cool drawings. Thank you very much. Please come in and hang out with us. Do not be shy. Come join us. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hi. Appreciate it. Okay, let's continue. No fun allowed. Oh my god. Okay, so here we are. We are at the closing argument. So we are completely new to the British Empire. It's our first time here. We've got a man's life Willy Wonka's specifically in our hands, and everybody is saying that our defendant is guilty. So we need to plead, we need to beg right now for them to not count him guilty. So we are going to appeal to them with our closing argument, a practice that has not been used for quite a while. So let's go. There was no one else inside the coach, so it could have only been him. 4 passengers, an earning of 20 pence. The driver's memory is trustworthy. That guy stabbed the guy sitting next to him, like this! Not even I would do that. I stabbed them differently. I'll stab them in a more messed up way. I simply came to a logical conclusion based on every statement spoken thus far. The fellows in the Coachman's Guild are honest. Our fees are always 4 pence. I can't believe he stabbed a man who was already on the floor. Grandma, you betrayed us. Grandma. All 6 members of the jury voting guilty really does put me in a difficult position.
There do seem to be a few vague statements in their reasoning, at least.
In any case, I'll give it a shot. All I need to do is persuade them, right? I'll do it. I'll strike with all the passion I have and turn the tables on this trial. Then.
Excuse me, but wait just a moment, if you will.
What's up? What's up, Susato?
According to this book, what we must do is a little different.
Huh? What do you mean? Isn't melting their cold, icy hearts with my warm, passionate words all I need to—
I hate to say this, but once the jurors' minds are set, they will not lend an ear to the attorney's words.
So we have to basically punch them in the face and threaten them with violence until they listen to us. Easy. Done. They won't?
No man enjoys having his decisions
wantonly. It looks like wanton only combined.
Wantonly criticized, after all. The more an attorney attempts to persuade them, the greater the backfire.
But that's completely ridiculous!
The British law dictates as such, not I.
Then what on earth do we do?
According to what I have found out, the key to persuading them lies in the jurors' own words. Basically, you twist them and turn them against themselves. It's awesome manipulation.
The jurors?
All jurors are chosen randomly for the citizens and called forth. That is why, even though they appear to be unified in opinion, they are, in fact, total strangers seated together.
So you're saying that that's their weak spot?
Exactly. Let's listen to their statements one by one. And should there be any 2 statements that contradict each other, we have to show that those statements clash.
The jurors contradicting statements. Oh, now that I think about it, that's not much different from a usual cross-examination.
Yes, you are very right!
I need to show how their contradictory statements clash against each other. I just might be able to do it. No, that's not quite right. I have to do it, right? Psh, there we go. I have to do it. I knew it. I got you, bud. Let's go. I got you. Now then, defense, we shall commence the closing argument. Move to the witness stand and present your argument clearly and precisely. Yes, my lord. All right, let's go. Okay, funny enough, the release of the Ace Attorney trilogy came out on Xbox. Yeah, it just came out recently for like a bunch of systems, so give it a shot, dude. It is awesome. It's great. Yes, I will check out the omnibus in a second. What, Mr. Megundal? Yes, Mr. Megundal. Too bad we don't have the knife emote for this occasion. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, Monochrome. I'm so bummed. I submitted it like 2 days ago or something, and they haven't approved it yet, so hopefully soon. I actually am almost done with another emote. To basically describe it, it's just like error, and like my character's helmet is cracked a little bit and there's smoke coming out of it. I don't know what possessed me to draw that, but I thought it was cute, so I'm almost done with that one too. I hope to keep drawing more. Oh no. Pull out the knife, stab the jury. We're all on the same page, I guess. I've seen playthroughs of both this game and its sequel. I always enjoy seeing other people play them. They're my favorite Ace Attorney games in the series. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself so far. I love the music, the style, the characters in this particular subset of the game so far, so I can see why you like them so much. Why are we trying to defend Willy Wonka's a Monopoly Man's love child again? You know, for funsies. You know, for funsies, Red. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Let's go. The defense's rebuttal. Let's see. So there was no one else inside the coach, so it could have... I'm gonna just press every statement. Hold it! Indeed, according to the testimony, only the defendant and the victim were in the coach. Oh wait, I'm sorry, omnibus. I almost forgot again. Let's inspect it. Take a look. Okay, it is a very beautiful vehicle. I like it. So let's see, where are we looking exactly? The skylight probably seems pretty important. All right, it looks like you really can see what's going on inside the coach from... Wow, I keep reading too fast from the skylight.
It seems there was a lamp inside the coach as well. So there's no doubt that the witness could clearly see the crime.
This is bad news. Okay, let's see, probably the coachman's seat would be fairly important, I would guess. Or not. Phoenix Wright Omnibus? What? What? Oopsie, I can't actually inspect that. What do you mean there doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary here? I see something very out of the ordinary there. Let's see. I thought I just saw the word inspect somewhere else. Here we go.
Now, let us tear open the door and charge into the omnibus!
No matter how enthusiastically you put it, it's still a crime scene. This is awful. All right, what are we checking out in here? Whoa, they closed us in here. We're trapped. We're trapped. Escape the omnibus. Escape the room. It's a poster advertising the World's Fair, which will be held in London in half a year. It depicts the the and a D sound. It's always gonna strike back every single stream. It depicts the design of the... I just have to slow down. Just slow down. It depicts the design of the Crystal Tower, the symbol of the World's Fair.
The Crystal Tower. Yes, I heard that it's currently under construction. It seems like the whole city is bustling with excitement before the festival.
Interesting. Here's the skylight again. This skylight is surprisingly large.
Easily large enough to witness the entire crime through it, I believe.
I can't seem to find a handle. So opening the skylight from the inside of the coach must not be possible. Huh. That's an interesting piece of news. I feel like that's pertinent. What's this one? Ooh, there's a blood stain over there. It's a poster advertising the World's Fair, which... Oh, wait, what? Same poster? Oh, okay. They advertise the same thing on both sides. They just look different. Cool. This blood here would be the victim's, wouldn't it?
That would make sense. If you look from here, it's visible through the skylight.
Why would you ever plan to stab someone in a place like this?
The incident occurred in the dead of night.
Oh my god, LJ! Woo! Hey, it's working for once! Yay! Yay! It's kind of working, you can kind of hear it. Hello, LJ, 4 months later, and I didn't regret giving you my money. I don't regret giving my money, rather. Thank you. I'm glad that you aren't regretting that. That would be bad. LJ, welcome. How are you doing, girl? Hope you're doing good today. How are you? Oh, sorry, let me scroll back up in the chat. Very minor, my user is pronounced RanF2000. Okay, Ran or Dan? Is it more Japanese? Please, I love pronouncing things correctly, so feel free to let me know. But I'll call you Ran for now, but please correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see. I'm playing through Case 5 right now, and it's quite the caper. Ooh, all right, Berkeley. I'll catch up to you in about a month, probably. Or more than that, but I hope it's a great time. All right, Axis, I'm gonna focus on work. I'll be back in a moment. All right, Red, good luck with work. You got this, you got this. I can hear it better this time. Yeah, I adjusted the volume, so throw more music at me, Berkeley. I'd love to put more of your music into the alert, so please throw more music at me. Aren't all the cases in these games supposed to be really epic? There are definitely good ones and bad ones. Yeah, like they're not all amazing. They're all like good, but not all amazing. Sometimes they're a little bit more dull than others. I'm good. Got a letter from Amazon firing me, even though I quit a few days ago. Oh, got it. So now I can say something I've always wanted to say. You can't fire me. I quit. Nice. Hell yeah, nice girl. All right, I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Sweet. Thank you so much again for subbing. I appreciate it, girl.
The only light was inside the coach, so I don't think it was possible to see outside.
At any rate, it doesn't seem like this crime was very well planned. Yeah, that's really interesting, huh? Okay, I wonder if there's more I need to look at. I feel like other than the door to get out, I think we've... Oh, hey, that's something. Hector, please, no hints. Stop, don't tell me anything, all right? I'll figure it out for myself. If I miss it, I'll go back to it later, because the game will probably force me to do so. So please, thank you. Yeah, it looks comfy enough, but these seats are deceptively stiff. If two gentlemen were to sit side by side here, that's all that would be able to fit.
Since English women have such elegant clothing, they would have trouble climbing up to the roof. They'd probably be sitting here.
Makes sense, makes sense. A Japanese kimono wouldn't be much different. Women must have it rough. Okay, sweet. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go. Also, playing through Yakuza 5. Dang, you are flying through those so quick. I've really gone through this many games. Yeah, damn, dude. That's crazy. I'm glad that you're having a good time with that. It's not like, wait, what? It's not that you like pronouncing things correctly. It's that you like pronouncing them Japanese. I don't really know what you mean. No, even just like English words. If I don't know how to pronounce an English word, I always look it up. I feel like you always have an issue with this, Wumply, but whatever. Okay, let's see. Hello there, Starlight. Welcome. It is good to see you. Thanks for coming in today. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you.
Very well. Let us alight from the coach.
All right, let's back out for now. We can come back to that later. Okay.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean to say. However,
there could be other possibilities that we haven't thoroughly considered.
Oh, like what?
Yes? Well, how about we all try to think about it together?
You came from a faraway country, so perhaps you do not understand. It's because we've reached the verdict that we think we no longer have any reason to think together.
So it's true. They are quick to turn a deaf ear.
I guess that's all I can do. I guess that all I can do now is show how their arguments clash. Find the contradictions lurking within their statements. Okay, clashing with each other. So wait, this probably, okay. Got it. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see. 4 passengers, an earning of 20 pence. The driver's memory is trustworthy. Oopsie, I actually didn't mean to press that, but sure. Is the memory of the fare really that important?
Because I manage the master's change, I am rather picky about calculation.
Is that right?
Can't people be understood as creatures to which a single penny means life or death?
Is that so? I can't say I've ever heard of that before.
Essentially, those that are particular over these kinds of matters are the most trustworthy. That is the way we working servants think.
The way she began polishing the bench like that seems so forced.
And the driver stated that he witnessed the moment the defendant committed the crime. I believe that statement alone is enough for us to move on and dispose of this filth.
Now that I think about it, there was another juror who said something about the fare.
We should take the opportunity to confirm it. And if there is, by chance, a contradiction...
Thanks for the hint, Susato, I guess. Though all we have to do is let the two clash. All right, let's check it out. Okay. I guess since this is our first one, they're giving us a big ol' hint. All right, so, our fee is always 4 pence. So if there's 4 pence per passenger, and there were 4 passengers, then that'd be 16. Wait, oh, here, let's just press them, and then we'll have them clash each other in a second. The omnibus's fee?
I, as the master of the Coachman's Guild,
I don't want to do 10,000 voices, so I'll just have you be the same as like 2 other guys on the jury.
ensure that every coach, no matter where you board from, always charges the same fee. We must do all we can to oppose the new bicycle craze. All the taxis of London must come together to fight them.
Imagine a bunch of army of omnibuses literally fighting a bunch of bicycles, just clashing head to head in a war. They're all sitting on top of them instead of horses. We got people riding omnibuses, people riding bikes, heading to war right in front of each other. Bicycles?
In spite of that, an actual murder had to happen in our omnibus. How cruel is that? If our customers leave because of this, then what? The culprit deserves death!
Being the guildmaster, his words definitely feel like they have some weight behind them.
I trust the words of the guild members. Therefore, I say that the short-statured defendant is guilty!
Okay, so, I think the math is wrong. So, 4 pence per passenger. Per passenger. So that would be 16. That'd be 16. Alright, so, here we go. With you, I believe. Did I do it? Hold on. So okay, this is the one I'm shining light on and I clash it. Okay, objection! There's a clear contradiction within those 2 statements!
Contradiction? Pray tell, what is it?
Me? A contradiction? What on earth are you talking about?
On the name of the Silver Blaze, I swear I know nothing! It's true that
Wow, look at him! He's walking across the courtroom! This is so cool!
It's true that according to the testimony so far...
Look at you, sweetie! You're walking! You're moving around the court! Nobody's been able to walk before!
On the night of the incident, the crime scene had 4 passengers. Furthermore, according to the driver himself, his earnings were 20 pence.
Correct. Such it is written in my flawless record.
On the other hand, Juror 5 said the following: the omnibus's fare is always 4 pence. That's right, cheap and convenient. One should expect nothing less from a cab. Yet, if that's the case, a rather unnatural contradiction is born. Well, what is it? 4 pence a passenger, 4 passengers. How much would the earnings be then?
Oh my! That's 16 pence!
Right. The sums don't match up. 4 pence is left over.
Wow! He's doing the thing where he rests his hand on the sword! Yunosuke, you're so cool! You're picking things up from a sogi with that confident smile! Oh! Yunosuke! I'm so proud of you, sweetie!
That's just enough for a single passenger. A single passenger? Therefore, during that night on the omnibus, it was possible that there was 1 more passenger on board! What in blazes?
Look at that pose! This is so cool!
Could something like that really? Drivers of the Guild are honest men! Trust in the coaches first and foremost!
4 passengers and a mismatched sum. Rather unreliable, isn't it?
What was that? Guildmaster, if the trial were to end here, unfavorable rumors might spread through the streets of London. Perhaps that the omnibus's driver overlooked a suspicious passenger's escape. Then how do you suggest that I continue this good-for-nothing trial?
Oh, she licked her finger to do the pages. I've never seen her do that. I love just every tiny little gesture really breathes life into this. I love it.
I don't have an accent. According to this book, you must send aloft the flame of innocence.
No! Wait just a minute, you! All of our views have finally lined up, and now because of you... Oi, Beppo, show yourself!
Oh, girl, yeah! Woo! Don't light the judge's hair on fire by accident, baby!
Oh, how could this happen?
Pardon me, but I must do the same.
Hell yeah! Oh, yeah! Fire! Woo! Girl,
what do you think you're doing?
At the end of the day, humans are creatures who may laugh or weep over a single penny. A man with such vague memory on the subject is hardly credible.
What did you say?
I would like to listen to the words of the witnesses just a bit longer. We did it, Naruhodo! If we can get just 2 more to change their verdict, then we can continue the trial!
Just 2 more. Come to think of it, there was something else in what they said that bothered me.
Then our next move should be to snipe at that!
I need to reveal another clash between 2 claims, huh?
Right! Let's do it!
The vote has changed, but the scale remains tipped toward guilty. Continue, defense. Resume your closing argument.
Nice. Hell yeah, that was so exciting. Okay, sorry, there was a lot of excitement in the chat. I'm just gonna skim real quick to catch up, all right? Hold up. I don't know which tune that is, LJ, about the bicycle song, but I'm glad that you were passionately type singing. Thank you very much. Money is life. It's true. Money makes the world go round. It's very true. Van Zieks just getting drunk from the Holy Grail while watching you. Yeah, he's having a great time. There's a bunch of people drinking alcohol in this court. They don't give an F. They don't freaking care, dude. Oh god, people are actually walking away from the stands. The attorneys have legs. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy, dude. Axis, you sound like a proud mother. I am a proud mother. Thank you.
I think that witness got the point.
I'm so glad he released shirts for that, ProZD. Hell yeah, dude. Sorry, Zieks, if I missed you, but have a great lunch. See you later. Susato, that's a paper cut waiting to happen. No, man, you know, you have to lick your finger in order to, like, flip pages better. I mean, you don't always have to do it, but sometimes your fingers, you know, there's not enough, like, friction. So that's what you do. Are All right, cool. Let's go. So,
I voted not guilty for now so that we may hear from
the more financially lax. Nice. Okay, so let's see. What else is a contradiction? That guy stabbed the guy sitting next to him like this. Not even I would do that. I'm not that deranged. Okay, I feel like that's an important statement, but I can't remember what they all said. So this doesn't really give us much. Let's see, what else? So, I can't believe he stabbed a man who's already on the floor. Here we go. All right, lady, you two, go! Objection! Those two statements are in complete contradiction!
What in blazes? Defense! The court demands an explanation!
But I was only knitting Grandpa's sweater, dearie.
What does that even mean? The hell's a contradiction? What is that? I've never heard of those things. You guys were all making up words. Just like me. You and me, buddy, we're on the same page. Susato's been throwing a bunch of new terms at me, like screen. It's been really weird. I saw the defendant stab the victim. That is how the witnesses from earlier testified. By the way, juror 3.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Busy trying to get my knife that I stabbed into the desk out of there?
In what way would you say the defendant stabbed the victim?
Huh, are you trying to test me? Like this! To the guy sitting next to him. That produce bank clerk said so. Indeed, Mr. Fairplay testified to that effect.
Now then, juror 6.
What is it, sweetie? No mercy, I'm going to stab you with these knitting needles, one per eyeball.
How exactly did the defendant stab the victim? Did you just threaten me? I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna continue my argument.
Oh dear me, from what I heard, it was like this! Into the fallen bricklayer! That's what the driver said.
Hold still, just like that! Please, look well upon the way you both are positioned. He stabbed the victim sitting next to him. He stabbed the victim who was already on the floor.
Oh, I see now. The ways the crime was
carried out. The ways the crime was carried out. I think, is that correct grammar? Whatever.
Are entirely different!
What? Unbelievable! How could this?
This means that the witnesses from earlier may not have been honest in their testimonies.
Huh?
Why would they lie?
That I do not yet know. However, if the trial ends here, the truth will be forever lost to the darkness. Would you all truly be content with that, highly esteemed jurors? Oh, stick it to them, bud, let's go!
I'm going to light this entire courtroom on fire! How dare you disgrace me! I don't want that to happen!
Hell yeah, Granny! Da-da-da! Let's go!
The great scales!
What the blazes?
Yes, what the blazes indeed. There's a lot of blazing fire.
Hold it, says somebody! Wait! You two, don't listen to him! This black-clad attorney, yes, he's using some Eastern black magic!
Definitely, yeah, no. I'm this weird alien demon creature. I'm just using some black magic on y'all. I guess that's what I'd call my talent, some black magic up in here. That Eastern black magic would actually be pretty useful right now.
Oh, black clothes!
Huh? Oh, what is it?
What's so wrong about those two saying different things?
What?
Consider this. First, the moneylender stabbed the victim next to him.
Did you guys coordinate this? He's like, oh, my roll's up. It's my time to shine. I know he's about to try and reenact it, so I'll stab right now as he said it. Yes, nailed the timing. Hell yeah.
Exactly like this thug here. And then the moneylender stabbed again when he fell to the floor.
Oh, now it's my turn.
Just like this granny is doing. If you think of it that way, doesn't everything line up? Who are you calling a thug? I'll cut you!
I'll cut you too for calling me a granny. I'll stab you.
The jury has gone into an uproar. But I can't help but feel that something wasn't right about the foreman's words just now. Did the witnesses really see two different moments of the crime? It's probably impossible. Huh. Sorry, let me go back in the chat. Let's see. The guy in the top hat looked like he'd have my Togami voice. There's a lot. Yeah, there's those little top hats. You got to specify. I'm feeling. He does. I think that would be a good fit. The grandma's the murderer! Leo, thank you so much for hosting. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, it was correct grammar. All right, it sounded really weird. It sounded really strange. Black Magic Granny's gonna stab everybody. She's just stab happy right now. Hello, Yellow. Are you saying good night isn't good evening? Or are you telling me good night because you're going to sleep? I think this happened last time too, and I was equally confused last time. But hello, Yellow. How are you doing? Thanks so much for coming on in. Still making the knife emote that I know, missing rather. I know, I wish we had the knife emote. It would be so perfect during the stream. Oh my God, I'm like bitter now. Twitch, you should approve my emote here. Let me refresh my email right now. No, I didn't do it. Twitch, what are you doing? Okay, anyways, let's continue. So I was checking something. I was checking, I think, the autopsy report. Yeah. So the victim sustained a single stab wound. So there it is. Okay, let's go back. So it's impossible because he only got stabbed once. All right. There you go. I know, but the one that I did was pretty cool. I liked it. My apologies, Foreman. What, you black devil? He just straight up called me a black devil. Y'all? This guy just straight up called me a black devil. Oh my God. Hurtful, extremely hurtful. What you've said is undeniably impossible. I'm not a black devil. Oh, so much surprise.
How can you say that so confidently? I was just trying to lead everyone down the right path as the jury's foreman. Evidence. I want some evidence! Yes, that's it! Do you have evidence? We say the witnesses saw different moments of the crime. If that's impossible, show your proof!
All I could do was shove it in his face. Get ready for some decisive evidence! Understood.
What?
I'll show you the evidence. It was impossible for the witnesses to see two different moments of the same crime because he was only stabbed once! Take that! There's an autopsy report in these documents right here. According to this file, the victim was stabbed only once.
What? Only once?
Do you understand now? If the victim was only stabbed once, there should be no discrepancy in what the witnesses saw! I guess I lost this round. You did it. You did it, bud. Hell yeah! What? Honey, are you okay? Unbelievable. 4 people have voted not guilty!
We did it, Naruhodo! We won! A small victory! That was so cute! Susato!
What do you think you're doing?
Quiet, old man! I won't stand for any stupid lies.
But we were meant to deliver a verdict as one!
I told you to put a sock in it! I want to know who's lying through their teeth! So if they ever come knocking at my shop... What's your shop, Knives? Your shop of stabbing people? Come into my shop if you want to be stabbed. I got that for you. I could wow, whoa, oh, uncomfortable. I could shave their head with this slick knife. I'm getting off the screen. Oh, God. Uncomfortable. No, I don't want it. So I guess Knifey is a barber then. Oh, that's a terrible thing. What is he? Sweeney? Is it Sweeney? Is that Sweeney Todd? Is Sweeney Todd correct? The one where he's a barber but he kills people? That's what he is. I've done that when I was cosplaying Nice girl. I think the knife guy's an homage to the main guy from A Clockwork Orange. Oh, I would have no idea, but that's really interesting. Sweeney Todd might also be a slight inspiration. LJ, I don't know if you saw, did you see the defendant in the last stream? He looks just like Willy Wonka and Gru combined. It's really uncanny. I know, whoa there, pal. Yeah, stop. Just chill out for a second, though. Oh, God.
In light of this sudden and unbelievable situation, the vote of the jurors has changed as a result of the closing argument. 2 vote guilty, and 4 vote not guilty. Therefore, the court acknowledges the misalignment of the verdict and orders you all to resume the trial.
Nice.
Now then, defense, prosecution, witnesses, return to your proper places. From this point forth, the court expects further deliberation on the truth of this case.
Hell yeah, we did it! Woo! I'm so proud of us.
Now, Prosecutor Van Zieks, I forgot that you existed for a while. Please, proceed to the testimony at once.
What's your voice again? Deep. Drink more wine? You already finished that cup? Goddamn, you alcoholic. Holy cow. Swirling that around, huh? Like a smooth guy. Swirling it like a smooth guy, huh? Hurry up! We don't got all damn day! Damn, Barack! Holy cow! Oh! 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 Oh!
Oh, do we make Widow Zieks mad? Aw. Widow baby. Now you don't got your little baby bottle? Aw.
I love this prosecutor. I love making fun of him. I love him. He's great. He's great. He's great meme fodder. I love this prosecutor. Oh my god. Third bottle of apple juice consumed. Hell yeah. Cut to Van Zieks drunk AF. Vampire Edgeworth. Anger. He angry now. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. He's angry now. Oh.
Poor vampire baby didn't get his wine.
He wasted some damn good ass wine there. He wasted that crap. His hands should be dripping in wine right now. It's perfectly clean white gloves. Holy cow. Big bully. Look, it's fine. Look, it's fine, okay?
It was my desire to enjoy the sweet fragrance of this holy grail in these halls of justice. How impudent of me to shatter it without even taking a sip. I plead for your forgiveness.
I love this guy. Oh my god. He was like, I beg for your forgiveness in partaking of the holy grail in this court of law. Now he's like, I beg for your forgiveness for not drinking it in this holy hall. He's so funny.
Prosecutor Van Zieks.
What is with this extremely cold aura and very silly and childlike?
The prosecution has remained silent throughout the closing argument. We have lent our ears as a token of respect to the ancient code of law, as foolish as it is. But it would appear I vastly overestimated the intelligence of the jurors.
Oh my goodness, Killjoy! Thank you so much for subscribing for 8 months. Lurker resub, happy 8 months, Axis. Thank you so much, Killjoy. I appreciate it. It's been 8 months, which is crazy. How are you doing, Killjoy? Get out of lurking. I'm pulling you out. You have to come out. It's the law. I don't make up the rules, all right? Hi there. Thank you so much. Please come join us for this dramatic vampire baby. He's the best. Poking fun at this very serious man who looks concerned all the time because his eyebrows are upturned. It's the best. Yeah, I know. Has it really been 8 months? It's crazy. We're gonna hit a year pretty soon. Isn't that insane?
I suppose it matters not. The more obvious the truth, the harder it is to convey its validity. This is why our court arranged this meeting, to have the chance to explain the case at length. And now, it is time to draw the curtains on the next duel.
Duel me! It's time to duel! The big boy gloves come off! I take off my cape! I request that the witnesses take the stand once again. Ooh! The big boy cape coming off! Alright, let's go! Let's go! Let's fight! Duel me! Witnesses? Wow! He suddenly looks so much... I don't know. He looks cleaner. He looks cleaner without the cape. There's so much flashiness going on.
I presume you've all heard the closing argument just now.
Yes, I am still dying.
But of course!
Oh, I heard it, sir.
Witness, as I recall, you are the coachman Beppo, correct?
Yes, I am dying of hypothermia. Please save me.
If, during the testimony earlier, you purposely kept quiet about a 5th passenger at the scene, you will find yourself with a criminal charge. Do take that into consideration.
Oh.
The court now orders the witnesses to provide a second testimony. Namely, testimony regarding the numerous doubts that arose from the closing argument.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
All right. He is not playing around. Oh, boy. A whole year since I stumbled across some random Danganronpa stream with such a fun voiceover. Thank you. Yeah, man, that's crazy. It feels like it's been so long ago. Oh my god. He will bite all of us eventually. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. He's a big baby. He's just gonna bite all of us, all right? I refrained from saying daddy. Oh gosh, Starlight. The timing of the close-up when you said duel, I'm glad I timed it perfectly. He's quite buff. I think all of them are buff like bottom men. They're just, ace attorney men are just huge. Notice that? They're huge. Their arms are huge. Their hands are huge. They're just huge men. My grandfather's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. Oh my god. Yu-Gi-Oh! References. I love them.
There were 4 passengers that night, truly, but each just what? Just what, Beppo? Spilled beans, boy! At that time, as a passenger, I was told the coach fee was 5 pence, you see.
Oh, they raised the price. So, wait a minute. So, it does sound like they were trying to hide somebody's existence. Your hat lady first, honey. Please, please, honey, keep it up. You're making me so anxious. On top of being scammed, I was forced to see something so horrifying. It's too much to bear.
Mr. Megundal stabbed the victim. What I saw is the unshakable truth. I don't believe that he stabbed him, yes.
Was it truth? Was it truth, Beppo? Beppo bum booty? Burned. Burned.
So, what exactly does this mean? The 5th passenger.
I like this pose. Oh, he looks so handsome. Wow.
The 5th passenger on that our Japanese attorney prattles on about never existed. The root of it all is the mischief of that coachman there.
He does look so good, doesn't he, Minji? Wow, he looked really handsome there.
Oi, Beppo!
Oh, yes, boss! Oh, his eyes open!
The fee that the Coachman's Guild all agreed on was supposed to be 4 pence! And you pocketed that extra penny, didn't you?
Oh, wait. He did say that he, like, it's really hard to earn days like, fare. So maybe he did that for himself because it's so cold and that's so sad. Poor baby. Okay, I feel kind of bad for him now.
Well, it was cold. It was my last dispatch. There weren't many customers either. Not very proper coachman conduct, it seems. Oh, I am sorry. Beppo, you brat! Thanks to you, our credibility is taking a beating!
But sir, just the week before, I had to pay 10 pence!
Alright, Beppo, feel a little less bad for you as time goes on. Feel a little less bad.
I had to pay 10 pence to ride the omnibus.
Bollocks!
5 pence times 4 passengers. That makes 20 pence. I have calculated it 10 times over, but the result refuses to change.
Well, yes, it won't.
Oh, he was trying to sass her. He was trying to sass her. I'm feeling.
It appears that one of the doubts has been clarified. In any case, attorney, the court hereby orders that you begin your cross-examination. The closing arguments serve no function other than prolonging this trial. I pray that you do your utmost to entertain us.
He looks better without the cape. Like, the cape is pretty cool. It adds to his whole, like, gothic vampire vibe. He just looks so handsome without it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Maybe just being able to see his arms. I'm not sure. Of course! I got this. No problem. Ooh, even the background's like mosaic. It's so pretty. Never really noticed. Anyways, let me scroll back up. Lady first looks like Malfoy. A very shy, very baby version of him, maybe. Just take the hat off. It's driving everyone crazy. I know, right? Just let it slide off. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Good time to come back for 30 minutes. Good luck on your next raid when you're helping somebody. Good luck with that. Dude, this dude needs the fire they got burning back there. Yeah, can we just put Beppo next to the flaming fire over there? Like maybe, just come on. He needs some help, all right? He needs some help. All right, here we go.
There were 4 passengers that night.
Oh wait, I don't have to voice this. Truly, but it's just, at that time, as a passenger, I was told the coach fee was 5 pence, you see. On top of being scammed, I was forced to see something so horrifying. It's too much to bear. Mr. Megundal stabbed the victim. What I saw is the unshakable truth. I do believe that he stabbed him, yes. Well, I guess we gotta just press whatever. Let's go.
The defendant stabbed the victim in the seat next to him, correct? Absolutely! Haven't you been listening to me? This has been bothering me for a little while now. For a second just before answering, he seemed to hesitate unnaturally. What's more, weren't there only 2 people sitting inside the omnibus? At present, we found nothing that indicates there were any other passengers. In that case, what's stopping you from handing down your verdict right now?
I've got a bad feeling about Mr. Fairplay's testimony. What could it really mean? Fair play. Oh, he's telling me to focus on fair plays. All right, bud. Oopsie. God damn it. Moments ago, okay, this trial was about to come to a close, but somehow we've managed to keep it hanging on. I need to uncover some new information in this cross-examination, no matter what.
However, if you were to just thoughtlessly press the witnesses, you may end up revealing information that could prove to be decisively against our case.
Oh, interesting, okay. But if I let that scare me, we'll end up losing the vital information we need as well.
My, indeed, you're correct.
At any rate, I can't let even the smallest reaction escape my sight.
So, if any unusual reactions catch your eye,
I read that completely wrong, but whatever.
Question them on it with everything you've got.
All right, so they told us to focus on Lady First's testimony. So let's talk to Lady First. Or was it Fair Play? No, Fair Play, Fair Play. I'm confusing their names. So there's something up with, I'll just press both of them, I guess. Let's see. When his eyes shift around like that, looks like he doesn't want people to know he's smuggling cocaine.
I know, he's so suspicious. You know, kid, do your best.
Oh my god. No, it had to be Beppo. All right, let's see. Hi, Technique. Welcome. Hello. How you doing? Thanks for coming in today. How's it going, my dude? How's it going? Yes, Monochrome, you're absolutely correct. How did you solve it so quickly? How did you do that? Oh my god, it blows my mind. Incidentally, you collected 5 pence from everyone on board, correct? I paid 5 pence?
Naturally, I paid 5 pence as well.
I received 5 pence from everyone. Good grief.
It would seem that this contradiction of yours was not a contradiction at all. And with that, your supposed phantom killer has vanished into thin air as well.
It never even showed up in the first place, though. Okay, so there's something about this. Maybe he wants me to press that statement again. Hold on, let me just press it again because... and see if anything changes. He's bothered by this one. He's hesitating. This has been bothering. So he's saying the same thing. So maybe we have to press other people's statements first and then come back to this one because he's very focused on this particular statement. Okay, I do believe he's... Wow! What did I do? Oh, I accidentally went to the end. Crap! Dang it. Okay, let's just start pressing more statements. Why not? Don't tell me anything, Hector. I swear to God. I swear to God. All right. There were 4 passengers, but the fare you collected was not 4 pence. Is that correct?
It's not like the last trip on a cold...
Wait, I forget your voice.
Cold midwinter's night is going to make money anyway. It's far too cold. My horse and I were halfway to dropping where we stood.
That, sounds pretty rough. Poor thing.
Indeed. I should be congratulating myself. Bang up job, Beppo, I would say. I'm sure those feelings were what made me charge that extra penny.
Oh, man. Don't act like you were forced to do it. If there really was a 5th person aboard the omnibus that night, and there should have been a chance that he or she was the real killer. Yes, indeed, Wumpley. Because this is just fan translated, so there's not like official English voices. The Scarlet Study though, who fan translated it, they are looking for voice actors eventually. But so everything's in Japanese, voice wise. Let's see. So press. So he's saying mata. Hold it, mata. Incidentally, you collected 5 pence from everyone on board. Did I already press this? Oh shoot, I did. Sorry. Naturally, I paid 5 pence as well. I received 5 pence. All right, next statement. So I didn't press you yet, I think. Let's go. When you say horrifying, you must mean the murder, right? Yes, precisely!
I can't imagine that anyone would want to see another person getting stabbed.
Well, to be honest, I love seeing people get stabbed. I didn't actually, well, see the moment it happened per se. Really?
Is that so?
There's another who did indeed witness the incident, the banker. So, Mr. Ladyfirst didn't actually see the moment the victim was stabbed.
I wonder if there's a particular reason why he didn't. I heard the sound of a banker gasping, and I looked down at the skylight, but by then, all I saw was a knife stabbed into the victim's chest, and of course, I saw the blood. Ever since then, whenever I'm having a meal and I see a table knife, I can't help but shriek.
Oh, lady first, gosh dang. All right. What I saw is the unshakable truth, so this is very interesting. And did I press this? Did I press? I don't know. Who cares? If I did press it, just double checking. Just now you testified. Okay, so I didn't. You testified that you witnessed the moment the victim was stabbed. Okay.
Yes.
If I recall, the victim was lying on the floor and stabbed with an underhand grip. Uh-huh.
Perhaps I misunderstood. What are you saying now? If I recall correctly, at the time, while driving my omnibus, I heard a scream ring out from the rooftop seats. Oh, that was probably me. Then when I turned to look, yes, that's when I saw it from the skylight. The victim was on the floor, and the knife was sticking out of his chest. The one holding the knife was that local celebrity over there, yes, sir.
You mean to say that you didn't see the moment the defendant stabbed the victim?
Up until now, I was convinced that I saw it happen, but, well, now that I really think about it, it would be far too convenient if I'd actually seen the very moment it happened.
Oh, here we go. Wait, how do I want to talk to you. I want to talk. Let's talk. What's up, bud?
Soto, hang on!
If I may, Mr. Fairplay.
I can see through you all! Right now, I bet you all are thinking, it would be far too convenient for him to have actually seen the moment it happened, aren't you?
Well, be that as it may, Mr. Fairplay's getting pretty worked up. Depending on my answer, I might be able to squeeze some new information out of him. He just happened to catch a glimpse of the crime as it was committed. Is that plausible? Wait, the other guy, right? Or, who are we talking, I probably should say it can't be. I'm kind of confused right now, but, it's a nice story, but I don't buy it. That is, not unless you've been peeking through the skylight for the entire trip.
Peeking? Have you know I'm a baker from the big city? Why, on my honor as a baker, my memory is crystal clear. My memory of that dreadful scene. If you please, witness. Yes, my lord. Please add what you recall of the scene that you witnessed to your testimony. Oh, all right. Okay, you can count on me.
All right, we got you, girl. I'll never forget the sight of his hands, both covered in blood. Both covered in blood? I thought it was like one glove covered in blood or something. Well, we can't see the other side unless we take a look. So, I mean, it just looks like only one has blood on it, so that's probably it.
Objection!
Both hands were covered in blood then?
Well, maybe covered is a bit of an exaggeration, but... Anyway, his hands were stained red with blood. Both of them, clear as day.
He is very convinced of this. I wonder what's up. Oh my god, I love this pose! I miss Asogi so much. I'm sorry, but something seems fishy here.
What?
These are the gloves which Mr. Megundal was wearing on that night.
His gloves?
These gloves do have dark stains on them. However, as you can see, only the right glove is stained with blood.
He's chewing on it like a little wood chipper. What you doing?
Therefore, Mr. Fairplay,
your testimony is nothing short of foul play! I did a pun in your face, dude! Sick, bro!
Oh god, I'm dying. Not why did you do this? Why are you doing this to me?
Gah! That pun was so horrible, I'm dying! This can't be! There's no way!
You're lying, young man!
Huh? Yep, you've made it clear as day!
Mr. Fairplay, if your words were lies, then your entire testimony should be called into question. When you said that you saw the moment the victim was stabbed, was that really the truth?
Objection! All men make mistakes. You can't accuse everyone of lying. Indeed, it was just one hand rather than both. Ultimately, the fact that the gloves were bloodstained is oh my god, unequivocal?
Unequivocal? Is that how you pronounce that? Unequivocal? I'm gonna go with that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Unequivocal. Objection! However, Mr. Fairplay insisted that he was absolutely sure. It's possible that this witness has been deliberately lying to us. Why must I, a reputable bank clerk of this city, be forced to go through this? Even though I am upright, innocent gentleman with nothing to hide. Fairplay supposedly has no reason to lie. But is that really the case?
Naruhodo! If you could prove that he does have a reason to lie, I believe the direction of this trial will change entirely!
Do I have evidence to show that he had reason to forge his testimony? I'm gonna have to take a look. Okay, let me scroll back up in the chat. There's a lot of bips and boops going on here. I don't know what's happening. What are y'all doing? Holy cow. There's a lot of beeping and booping. What are y'all doing? Gotta show off that sword. Hello, star-stabbed moon. Welcome. I know. We have to show off karma as much as possible. Oh my god. He looks so sick in that pose, though. He looks so cool. Sick, bro. Yeah. Sick pun, bro. Oh my god. All right, let's do it. Let's go. What am I looking for? I'm looking for evidence that the banker would have to lie about this. I think. Wait, let me go back. Do I have evidence to show he had a reason to forge his testimony? The banker. So, okay, let's see. From a soggy. Sorry, I'm gonna cry a lot randomly throughout, don't mind me. Okay, so cause of death was internal bleeding. Taken inside the omnibus, a knife is stabbed in the victim's gut. His hat is bent, covering his face. Let me take a look real quick. Okay, knife, the victim, not really much else to see. The omnibus itself seems pretty pertinent here. Large knife that was stabbed through the victim's chest, very ornamental and beautiful, looks expensive. List of customers who owe money to the defendant? Wait, hold up. Is there a Mr. Fairplay on here, please? Could we take a look, please, honey? I imagine that this ledger must hold secrets about all sorts of English gentlemen.
I'm not sure if such information should be available to us.
Well, it's not like we know any English gentlemen. Other than that great detective, anyway. What's up, bud? Could it be?
You will not find Sherlock Holmes' name in this book!
We don't know. He could be in freaking debt. Look at this guy. I don't know if he knows where he is half the time. That aside, let's take a closer look. Okay. Can you read this for me, hun? I cannot read this, bud. All right, let's go.
Names fill the pages, each one listing yet another gentleman of London.
Well, we don't really know if they're gentlemen. Not everyone in the Great British Empire is highborn. What's wrong?
Look right here! Look at this name!
Oscar Fairplay. Oh, yeah, got you, girl. Got you, girl. Who is that again? I can't keep these Western names straight, but it is familiar.
That's the name of the gentleman on the witness stand at this very moment!
Oh, the banker, you mean? Why is his name in this book? I see. It's written here that he has an outstanding debt of 20 guineas. And looks like he's due to repay his debt very soon.
It may just be a coincidence, but we should take note of this, just in case.
Got you, girl. I got you, girl. All right, let's go. Present arms. Wait, how do I do this? I have evidence. I got evidence. I have evidence. Here we go. My lord. What is it, attorney? The defense is ready to present evidence. Evidence? I found your evidence! The witness has he has lots of reasons, 10,000 reasons to lie in his testimony regarding Mr. Megundal.
Hi, Theo. Welcome back. My cat walked back in the room. Hey, bud.
Very well. Now, I must order the defense to present their next piece of evidence. What evidence will prove that the eyewitness's testimony may have been a lie?
I got you, girl. Take that! This is Mr. Megundal's Mr. Megundal's account ledger.
In other words, a list of people who suffer because of his...
Okay, is this usury? Okay, I don't think I managed to get the pronunciation down for this one last night. Is it usury? That is what I would guess. I can't see any other way to pronounce it that wouldn't sound weird. Let me know if y'all know the pronunciation. Among the people who suffer is a name that should be familiar to everyone here. Oscar Fairplay.
What in the world? Witness, did you borrow money from the defendant? No, I wouldn't go so far as calling it borrowing.
You borrowed 20 guineas. That's quite a large sum, isn't it?
So what? What's the big deal about it? If by any chance Mr. Megundal was declared guilty, what might happen to that debt of yours? According to the document, this was a private loan from the defendant. Therefore, if the defendant were to receive the death penalty, the contract would be annulled, and Mr. Fairplay's debt would essentially vanish!
Vanish?
Now, Mr. Fairplay, through this false eyewitness testimony of yours, were you trying to make your 20 guinea debt vanish?
Damn girl got you!
Order, order, order! Oscar Fairplay! Yes? I will ask you once. Keep in mind that your answer will have tremendous importance. Did you truly witness the very moment the victim was stabbed by the defendant? His silence tells us all we need to know! Mr. Fairplay, you haven't told us the truth! Wait, please! Certainly I may have gone a tiny bit too far.
A tiny bit? Really?
However, at the very least, if there's anything I can claim with confidence, it's that I saw blood in the criminal's hands. Objection!
But remember, we only found traces of blood on one of his gloves.
Yes, but...
What's up, lady first? What's on your mind, bud?
Excuse me, might I have a moment?
What is it, Mr. Lady First?
I'm mixing up all my voices, god damn it, there's so many men. There's like one singular lady that actually speaks in here.
The truth is, I have some recollection of seeing that as well.
Seeing what?
The culprit's hands, stained with blood. And it really was both hands. I think...
What? Ow! Oh, that hurt! Oh, my head!
Are you okay, Nuddle?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, God. It appears that we need to request another testimony. Testimony on what these witnesses really saw and what they did not see. Is that agreeable? Yes.
Naruhodo! The tables seem to have turned in this trial!
Yeah, you're right! This might finally be the chance for our counterattack!
Yeah! Girl, let's go! Let's go! Alright, okay. Dang Western names. I know, they're just so hard to remember. Myra, are you right? Right, Mom, right? Wait, what? LJ, get out! Timing you out, banning you forever. Get out, bye! Oh my god. All these men, it's a reverse harem. This is quite the cast for reverse harem, including Beppo over there. He's probably the most eligible bachelor. Definitely. Susato's our main character for a reverse harem. Beppo, top tier guy. Perfect. Oh my god. Holy cow.
Both of the culprit's hands were stained with blood. I remember it clearly, I swear. But I suppose you could say that I did not see the instant the defendant stabbed the victim.
I recall both the knife that stabbed the victim and the blood on the murderer's hands as well.
I only heard the scream from the roof seat. I didn't see anything. By the way, if there were any other passengers, I think we all would have seen them.
What is this nonsense going on here? All right, pushing up that wig, pushing up those glasses. All right, gotta get yourself settled, Judge.
Astounding. Witnesses, you didn't see the moment the crime was committed? I am deeply sorry, but Judge, my lord, there were no other passengers in the omnibus, and the culprit's hands were soaked in blood. I think that's the same as having seen it.
No, it's not the same at all.
Verify it once more in the interior of the omnibus.
Again, like I said last stream, I just want to speak with absolute disgust and disdain and impatience for this child here. Every time I see him, just look at him. Oh my god.
I'm so tired of all of you. Can you stop with this foolishness? As the testimony states, the seat is stained with blood from the moment of the crime. Hence, it can be said that the circumstances overall have not changed in even the slightest. Now then, attorney, I order you to carry out the cross-examination. Yes, my lord!
Let's do it. Let's go. Can we get new ones? Can we get rid of all these ones? Get new ones in here? Get all these out here, huh? He looks like a rejected Kingdom Hearts villain. I can see it. I can see it. He definitely has some similarities in his hairstyle with some of the existing Kingdom Hearts villains, so. All right, here we go. Both of the culprit's hands were stained with blood. I remember it clearly, I swear. But I suppose you could say that I did not see the instant the defendant stabbed the victim. I recall both the knife that stabbed the victim and the blood on the murderer's hands as well. I feel like the knife is gonna be important in this one. I only heard the scream from the roof seats. I didn't see anything. Either way, if there were any other passengers, I think we would all have seen them. Okay, I think the knife seems kind of significant thus far. Let's just go ahead and start pressing some stuff. You also saw the accused's hands covered in blood?
Yes, yes. I know what you're going to say. I'm fully aware that only one of his gloves had blood on it.
Yes, that is indeed correct.
But from what I can remember, when Mr. Megundal was sitting next to the victim, I don't think he was wearing any gloves in the first place.
Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So you're saying that at the time, he wasn't wearing any gloves?
Yes, yes. I think that's why I was able to see the blood so clearly.
That makes sense. When the blood soaks into the leather, it gets darker and harder to see. Oh my god, nice scroll! But we are in the modern day and age. Who uses scrolls nowadays? Just switch to regular pieces of paper, alright? Trying to overdo it. You're trying to oversell your fanciness.
Incidentally, that night, when the accused was apprehended by an officer on the scene, in the dim lamplight, he also failed to note any traces of blood on Mr. Megundal's gloves. So, once the coach stopped, no one could tell if there were any traces of blood on his hands.
That is indeed quite curious.
There's definitely something here. I just don't know what it is yet. Okay. I want to go backwards. But I suppose you could say I did not see the instant the defendant stabbed the victim. Alright. However, as it turns out, that wasn't the case after all. The defendant's own gloves prove as much. Why am I speaking weird?
Yes, I understand that. Say what you will. But it doesn't change what I saw. Both hands were stained with blood.
Even in the face of evidence, he's sticking to his story. Yet, I'm hesitant to cast it aside as a simple case of him mistaking his own sight.
Such a petty dispute.
Whether it was one-hander... Every time he slams it, I want to speak with more oomph, but he seems like he would speak very steadily. So, I should stop being so excited. Just, when I see him slam the table, I just want to go, yeah, I'm gonna yell something!
Whether it was one hand or both is trivial. There's only one truly important fact. Right after the crime was committed, the accused's hands were stained with blood.
Okay, but I suppose you could say that I did not see the instant the defendant stabbed the victim.
Yell some stuff, yeah!
I just feel the adrenaline rushing through me when I see them slam the table, know what I'm saying? Nort Ed. Perfect. Norted. Don't try to fool the court with such vague wording! You claim that you witnessed the moment of the crime. Oh my god, that was such a cool desk slam. I'm so proud of him. Our boy is growing up so fast. You should know just how important those words really are.
However, there's no one else I could imagine to be the culprit. So I just offered my opinion to save everyone else's time by lying through my teeth. It worked out, didn't it?
I'm gonna tap this paper very delicately. Check it out. I'm gonna make it look like I know what I'm doing. You owe the defendant 20 guineas. Isn't that right? Huh? Were you trying to frame the defendant so that you could avoid repaying your debt?
That's not at all the case! I only suffered a slightly devastating loss at the Derby, nothing more.
He's a gambler. All right, bud. You know what? You dug your own grave. All right, fair play. All right.
Of course, I fully intended to win it all back on the Derby this weekend and pay up.
Oh no. Oh no. He's like one of those victims in like Kaiji, in the anime Kaiji, where they're all gambling, just losing all their money, further pits of death. What am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. You got me, y'all.
You don't say.
A slightly devastating loss, I see.
I'm a banker! Simply borrowing a bit for the weekend is no trouble at all.
He even borrowed it from the bank itself and he's going in debt. Oh my god, uh-oh. Debt of guinea pigs, definitely. That's exactly what he means. So we had to pay 20 guinea pigs back, and those are hard to get your hands on. Each one probably costs a pretty penny, you know what I'm saying? I could see why he's having trouble paying that back.
This man certainly has been making quite a few questionable statements, to say the least.
Let us pretend for now that we were not exposed to this man's dangerous habits. You, the next witness, you shall proceed with your testimony.
Is it really all right to just ignore that? I'd pay a lot for 20 guinea pigs, so it is quite the big loan. It's true. Monochrome, thanks for backing it up, all right? Oh my god, Berkeley, it's okay. Dunosuke himself already made a pun in the same line, so y'all are in sync with each other. Berkeley. He said, looks like fair play went through some foul play. I like died. I died a little bit inside. Oh my god. That's a lot of guinea pigs. It's a lot of guinea pigs. Okay, so I think I already pressed this, so I only heard the scream from the roof, so I'm gonna press this because I haven't done it yet. 20 guineas is about 3,000. Wow, that's quite a bunch. That's quite a lot. It was probably even more back then. You didn't see anything?
Yep, yes, sir, you got it. I'm really, truly sorry about earlier, I am. For going so far as to say, you know, that I had seen the moment he was stabbed. And now I'm saying I completely didn't see literally anything. It's good, right? We good? All right, boss?
Just so you know, I had my reasons for saying what I said.
But you're not necessarily saying that you didn't see anything at all, correct?
No, I didn't see a thing. Yep.
Oh, very suspicious, Beppo. No. I mean, for instance, since you were the one driving the omnibus, at the very least, you must have seen the London cityscape while driving along. Unless maybe you didn't? Wait, what? What? Oh, because it was like so foggy maybe or something. What? Oh my god, that sounds terrifying. Y'all, I have driven in like just pure blanketed fog and is one of the scariest things in the world. Whether it's morning or night, it's terrifying. It's like you're literally in like a white void and it's so hard to drive. It's the worst. Okay, anyways, okay.
That night it was cold enough to knock a man right out. Especially me being in the coachman's seat. I'm telling you, my brain nearly froze solid.
One might venture to say, taking the last ride on the omnibus in the middle of winter is not the best idea.
Beppo!
What's up? Alright, what's up? Alright, I'm just gonna press everything. Let's go. How would the banker have the money to afford that many guinea pigs? Well, he didn't, and that's why he killed the victim. Case closed. Y'all coming up with some brilliant theories. Thank you so much. Alright, you both witnessed the incident from the rooftop seating area, right?
Yes, indeed. The seats felt like they were nearly frozen solid.
Yeah, I saw it too, all while shivering from the cold.
If I may ask, why were you gentlemen sitting on the roof in the first place?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. They could have just joined them inside. There were 2 seats available for them to sit in. It's like a 4-seater basically.
Yes, well, you see, we were entirely unable to
enter the omnibus. This is very interesting. You were unable to enter? Why couldn't you enter the coach?
The coach was locked from the inside. We even knocked and weren't let in.
That's very suspicious. It was locked?
That's right! An omnibus should be open to all! Whose bright idea was it to lock it from the inside?
I had the same problem. When I went to knock, it looked like they were shooing me away from the inside.
Okay, this is new information. This is very important.
So, because of that, we sat on the roof and watched them through the skylight.
In fact, you could even say we were glaring at them! And that's why we can both say the following with utmost confidence! Had there been another person inside, we would absolutely have seen them!
What's up?
This fact is as clear as day.
What's going on with this testimony? So, they could see everyone inside the coach through the skylight, huh? Everyone inside the... So, when we were looking earlier, it seems like they wouldn't be able to see from the other side. That's what it looked like. So, let's take a look. So, from the picture, it looks like if you're sitting here, for example... Oh, I can't really angle it correctly. But if you're sitting here, you can see the people from over here, right? You can see the people sitting over there. But unless you were sitting here and turning around, you wouldn't have been able to see the other side, maybe? I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is here, but like, it's kind of limited you'd have to sit on one or the other side in order to see everything. So if somebody turned around, I think they could see the other side, but I think the blocked view seems to be important here because they showed an illustration earlier that showed the view of like what they saw from the top. It's not here anymore, but I have it in my mind. That's what's giving me this idea. So I'm gonna say they're wrong for now and see if this goes okay.
Mr. Fairplay, please confirm this for us once more. While aboard this omnibus, the both of you witnessed the incident through the skylight while seated on the roof, correct?
Indeed, that is correct.
In that case, it seems there was a place inside the coach where you couldn't have seen the passengers.
Hell yeah, girl.
What?
But that can't be! Now, at this time, I might not be able to make this claim with absolute certainty. But when the incident occurred, there's a distinct possibility that there was another person riding inside the omnibus!
Objection! I can't quite do your voice yet enthusiastically, but I can only do you when you're very quiet and smoky. I do not know how to do your voice when you're very enthusiastic with your objection. Whatever. You can leave your pointless speculation for the Eastern Court's attorney. No matter what, the burden of the proof still falls on you. For as you can see, the crime scene sits right over there! Very well, defense. The court demands an answer. Show us by using the cross-section of the omnibus!
So, yeah, so, I mean, the person sitting here, for example, would be able to see here. And the person sitting here could turn backwards and see here. But I think they're claiming that Fairplay sat here and maybe Lady First sat here or something. Or maybe they both sat next to each other. I don't know, but I just feel like this would be a blind spot. Unless you were like turning around in the front seat here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick it because I don't know what else to say. Take that!
These roof seats are set up facing the same direction the omnibus moves in. As for the inside, the seats are made to face each other. So, at that time, the rooftop passengers' field of vision through the skylight was like this.
Did they both sit on the same seat? I can't remember.
Ooh, so fancy. How did you do that?
That's right. As you can see, they couldn't have seen the seats that were opposite the victim and the culprit. Therefore, if there was another passenger in these seats, then it would have been possible for the witnesses to overlook them.
Yeah!
We got you, girl!
Objection! So, you were saying that it's only possible that there was another passenger seated inside, what?
What?
Look at my point, I don't even want to bother looking at you. It's not worth the effort. Go away from me, thing across the room. Ugh, it would seem that misdirection is but one of your country's vile practices.
You're just angry that I got you, widow baby.
Indeed, evidence is absolute in the courts of the Great British Empire. This also applies to your supposed mystery passenger. However, if you're prepared to name this person, then it's a different story.
Naruhodo, can you do it?
Do I have a good idea who it could be? Do I know who was sitting in the witness's blind spot?
I don't think I know at this point. I don't think I do. Wow, your portrait is intense. Your lighting is coming from the back. Holy cow, dude. What was the question? It was who's sitting where? Witness's blind spot. So in their non-blind spot, they saw the victim. They saw the victim there. So, I mean, I guess the only person that could have been there, we're trying to prove that it's not just Megundal, though. Would I say I don't know because it could be like a mysterious third party or something? Or, I'm not really sure. In the blind spot. Who was in the blind spot? I'm just gonna go ahead and say I don't know for now. I could be wrong, but who cares, right? I've got plenty of lives.
It's no good! I just don't have a clue!
So long as you stand here as a Japanese man, there are times when you simply must press on, whether you think you can or not. Right?
Well, I mean, I guess I can't really say no.
Oh, what's up, girl?
All right, I get it. Time to press onward. The defense would like to present that person's name. Oh, I've got another glass ready. I will partake in the Holy Grail, whatever. Please forgive me. How preposterous. Such is the stopgap response of one who does not know his standing. Know well the weight of the obligation you have just placed upon yourself. The court requests an answer from the defense. This is the chance for the counterattack I've been waiting for. On that night, when the crime took place, the person that I believe was sitting in the blind spot is... Okay, so I actually have to present somebody. All right. Let me go ahead and scroll back up real quick.
Hello, Cat. Welcome. How are you, friend? Hello. Hi there. Thanks for coming in today, girl. How are you doing? It's great to see you. How was your weekend? Please come join us for some fun Ace Attorney, because I know you like Ace Attorney. That makes me happy. It was Hard Vortex himself, or Thrice Fired Mortar's twin brother, Doubly Fired Mortar. Twice fired, nice. Nice Berkeley, I'm liking it. Once fired, twice fired, thrice fired, it's all good. It's a big extended family. How long has the case been going on for? I missed the last 2 streams. This particular case I started in the last stream. Yes, wine, right, Monthly, right, yes. The Holy Grail. Good, I'm on the train back to Seoul. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Thanks for like coming in here while you're in Korea. That's so sweet of you. How's Korea? I'm so jealous of that. Those food pictures you're posting. Please post more pictures. I've never been to Korea, so please share your experience with me, such that I can live vicariously through you. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I hope it's super fun, Kat. Okay, wait. I'm really confused. So, okay, the only thing I'm confused about right now is like the timing of like when they're talking about, because, okay, I'm assuming they're saying Mortar was in viewing. He was there, right? So it's like the other side, we're all assuming it's Cosney, right? So it's like, oh, but maybe it's someone else. I feel like it could only be him. I'm gonna say Cosney. I don't care if this is wrong. I can't see what else this could be. I think that's correct. The passenger that the 2 sitting on the roof overlooked must have been Cosney Megundal. Cosney Megundal? But he's the defendant himself! I'm curious. So, I mean, they're all confused because that was already established, right? Objection! My man, I love this man. Oh my god, he's so extra. Oh my god. I forgot that he does that. I forgot a lot of the things that he's done, but oh my god. He's so serious, and so when he does these things, it's just so funny. Without no hesitation, no change in expression, barely moving his head. He locked his head in place, looking straight forward, meeting our eyes, burning into our eyes with his glare. He just flung that piece of wine, just shattered it into the fire. Oh my god. That was so funny. I love this man. Oh, he's so great. Yeet indeed. Holy cow. Oh, sorry. Let me scroll back up. Oh my god. Holy cow. My pictures are so bad. I'm sure they're fine. My friend and I went to a raccoon cafe. I want to go to Raccoon Cafe. That sounds amazing. Yes. I can't wait to see the pictures later. Holy cow. Swish. Where do you even have that second Holy Grail? He's got 10,000 of them stocked right by. He's got his own personal mini bar right underneath the counter. I'm pretty sure. I'm convinced. Turns out the wine was made of Simon Belmont's holy water. I'm wondering how much he's spending on those Holy Grails. I love him too, Midgie. He's great. Oh my god. I'm back and it looks like we have a badass over here. I hope you caught the moment he freaking flung that thing and shattered it. Oh, holy cow. Okay. How impudent of me to shatter the Holy Grail in the halls of justice. I plead for your forgiveness. Lord Van Zieks! To think that I would believe that your tiny overseas nation possessed what we call civilization. I thought you were all barbarians. Clearly you still are. It appears that I overestimated you. What are you trying to say? I shall tell you, uncivilized exchange student who knows nothing of logic.
I'm not taking any of his words seriously. Oh my god, he's just such a little baby. He's got such a bad little baby temper. I love him so much. Holy cow. They're all so fat. Yes, fat raccoons are the best. That sounds so cute. I love it.
At the time of the incident, the defendant was sitting next to the victim. The witnesses have testified as such.
Okay, thanks for reminding me, little baby. I actually forgot that. I was a little confused, so thanks. So that's why it's so shocking that he was sitting across. I get you now.
Is this not the premise of the entire case?
Objection!
It could very well be that.
The premise itself is wrong.
What's this now?
If we assume that Mr. Megundal was next to the victim at the time of the incident, then an unresolvable contradiction arises.
A contradiction?
These are the defendant's leather gloves. These two witnesses unanimously testified to the following. The culprit sitting next to the victim had bloodstains on both his hands.
Objection! However, the truth is that there was only blood on one glove.
Objection! We can do this, I can do this all day, my man. We can ping-pong our objections back and forth all day, dude. The importance being, when confronted with this evidence, their testimony did not change.
Their testimony didn't change?
Yes, even now, these two witnesses still claim to clearly remember blood on both hands. Therefore, that memory is the truth. That's how we must look at it. An unknown third party was sitting next to the victim. What's more, blood must have stained both of their hands!
Objection! I can also do this all day. I'm going to have the last word. Just you watch. And just who do you suppose this third party is?
The true culprit, of course!
What? The true culprit? What's going on? This man is insane! How could he claim such a thing? Order, order, order! Oh, this is absolutely... Objection! The defense's claim is entirely baseless. The witnesses testified that they distinctly saw the defendant.
Objection! However, Mr. Fairplay also said this in his testimony. Because both of them were wearing hats, I was unable to make out their faces.
Right. It wasn't possible to see their faces from the skylight.
Yes, they were both indeed wearing hats. As a hatter, I pay much attention to people's hats. You really got to get a new profession, my man.
In that case, what kind of hats were the two people wearing?
I forgot. I have no idea. I don't know. I suppose I happened to forget.
Lady first, you poor, pathetic little man. What happened to you being a hatter, huh?
In any case, it is impossible that a third party was inside the coach.
And how can you assert that so confidently?
If that person did happen to exist, the defendant, Cosney Megundal, should have said so himself.
That is true, actually. That is true.
Or perhaps you intend to claim that... even the defendant himself overlooked the true culprit inside the coach.
Interesting. We're thinking real hard. He's right. If there was a third person inside the omnibus, it's difficult to believe that Mr. Megundal wouldn't have known.
Order! The court believes that there is a very simple way to find the answer to this question. And I presume that would be to request the testimony of Cosney Megundal himself. Yes! What is the prosecution's opinion on this matter? Naturally, I am opposed. Your reason being? The suspect should report everything he knows to the police upon interrogation.
But it's possible that there's something which Mr. Megundal didn't mention!
Cosney Megundal is a league apart from those foolish small-time scoundrels. Were he to have concealed any information, then he would have some reason for doing so. What is the defense's opinion?
Well, my lord, should I ask for Mr. Megundal's testimony? Yeah, let's do it! Why not? Let's go! In order to know the truth behind this murder, we need to hear what he has to say. Sir, choose me, please! The defense asserts that we must hear the defendant's testimony.
I believe we should hear what these 6 jurors have to say as well. Well, I was just in the middle of thinking about it.
I would like to hear what Mr. Megundal has to say.
Ain't it obvious we have to? Hurry up and drag that guy out here!
Thinking about it logically, we must hear his testimony.
When you do something, go all the way. That's the law of the guild.
I'd love to hear from the man who funded such a beautiful park. No mercy for him. I will also stab all of his eyeballs. All 10 of them. I know he's got 10 because he's the devil.
That's right. We all want to hear from him. In that case, the court will request testimony from the defendant. Bailiff, bring him to the stand immediately!
Okay, I'm head off. It was great being able to catch you despite the time difference. Thanks for popping in again. I'm so honored since you're on your trip. Have a great time, Kat. See you later.
What really happened that night? It just might become clear soon enough.
Mr. Willy Wonk. I like that. Willy Wonk. It's a good name. Welcome back, Xanax. Welcome back. How was your, I believe, lunch? So I think you're in Asia, so it should have been lunchtime, I think. Hope it was good. I like the speech noises. Me too. It's very satisfying. Somehow I don't get tired of it, even though I feel like it would grate on you quickly, but not really. You kind of just get used to it over time. Grandma had her medications earlier. You could trust her. All right. I'll trust Grandma.
Now the trial is to resume. Defendant, have you been listening to the trial thus far?
Hello. I really don't have your voice down, Pat. Okay, let's see if I can come. Okay. So I kind of just gave him like a high voice before, but I feel like he should have something different.
Of course, I don't know my voice. Blah, blah. Of course, I
don't know. There's so many. I don't know why. I'm having trouble with this guy. Let's see. Okay, random voice, settle into something. I'm really struggling with this one.
Of course, me lord. Whatever. Who cares?
We seek the answers to 2 questions. First, does this so-called third party in the omnibus really exist? And second, if this person does exist, why did you withhold this information from the authorities?
Dear me, how impressive you all are. I can't hide anything from you. Whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Toad, oh god, I can't do that. I would die in 2 seconds and also you all would hate it. You all would hate it.
What is the meaning of this, witness?
To tell you the truth, I've been unsure whether to mention it or not.
Mr. Megundal!
Well, it's just as the good barrister says. It's true that there was another person inside the omnibus that night. There was a third passenger? So he's hiding it for some reason. That's very suspicious. I've been teetering with this guy. He's just seemed so suspicious this entire time. He's got that smarmy smirk on his face. I don't know, man.
And I let that passenger escape from the crime scene.
Ha. Okay. Well, that's quite the statement you're making, Mr. Megundal. What? What? Oh, god damn it. Oh, my head.
Not although you really need to stop doing that. Please, do we need to install a cushion back there? Christ.
It's too late for such a weak excuse, Cosney Megundal.
Oh, I'm really very sorry, Lord Baroque Van Zieks. Why did I not tell the police as soon as I was arrested? Well, honestly speaking, my reason for doing so may be a bit questionable.
And that reason was?
I didn't want to get an innocent youth involved in this incident.
Ha! An innocent youth, huh? What's going on here? Were you typing that in such a way that it would be spoken in Toad's voice, Wumply? I can't do it. Paper can do a sick Toad voice, but I can't do it. But why? I don't know. I don't know. What happened? I don't know, Hector. I don't know what you missed. It was Grandma. Grandma's the cause of everything.
What's this?
What's this? What's this?
If the police knew of her presence, she would surely be suspected, arrested, and maybe even brought to court. I wanted to keep that from happening. One can't wound the hearts of youth when they have their whole futures ahead of them, right?
I hate you so much right now. I will stab you. I will throw a holy grail, and it will explode upon you. Then, who is this innocent youth you speak of?
Well, I wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. After all, I met her by chance in the omnibus that night.
Objection! There is not a single reason for us to trust this man's fairy tales. The prosecution asserts that the defendant's remarks are not worth listening to.
Perhaps that young lady is, even now, watching over my trial from the audience of this courtroom. Oh, he's looking over. He's looking over. Bang! What's that? Oh my god, hello? What? There's smoke in the room. What's happening? Hello? Smoke! Yeah! Fire! There's a fire! Someone's running away! Go after them! It's no good! I can't see with all this smoke! What's going on? Uh-oh.
No, we're in danger! Get down close to the ground!
Bailiffs, don't let the defendant escape! Secure the omnibus!
Oh my god, you guys!
The court declares an emergency recess! The bailiffs will capture the defendant and assist in evacuating the courtroom!
Oh my god, what is happening? Holy cow.
We were then forced out of the courtroom by the bailiffs. Everyone wanted to get out first, and it descended into mayhem. As they tried to figure out what was going on, the trial was momentarily suspended.
Damn, girl! Holy moly! Alright. I'll keep going for a little bit before we get to a break. God damn, there's so much chaos! Oh my goodness! As we expected, those fires in the back set all the building on fire, right? They didn't start with the judge's wig, but instead they just set the whole thing on fire. This is the worst trial Van Zieks has done, right? He took a long break, and finally, after nice long break, coming back, this is the first trial he has to attend to. He's having a great time. He's just having the best time of his life. All right, here we go. What's going on? Who is it? What's happening? Who did this? What on earth just happened?
No, I think I have a grasp of the situation. Susato, it appears that a very potent smoke grenade was detonated.
Smoke grenade? Oh, like the smoke bombs Ninja use?
They are verifying the safety of the court now. Preparations to resume the trial are underway.
Just who would do something like that?
Someone attempting to escape from the Crown Court was captured by the bailiff.
Attempting to escape? Well, that's one way to put it.
Indeed. It was a young girl about 15 years of age.
A young girl? That's interesting. What? So, I mean, this is the youth that Megundal was talking about. I guess we'll get to meet her soon, but what has she got to do with all this? A young girl? Could that be? The third passenger who Mr. Megundal was talking about?
I believe so, too.
I knew it. That third party really did exist. Oh, and whatever happened to Mr. Megundal? There's so much I have to ask him, but he hasn't returned to this lobby.
It seems he was summoned to the prosecutor's office to be pressed for information. That young girl is accompanying him as well.
Just who is she? And why did she come to this trial in the first place? She knew it would be risky, and I doubt there was anything to gain from doing so.
I also have one issue I am curious of.
What would that be?
It's the 20 pence.
Huh? Why?
According to what that coachman Beppo has testified, there we go. On that night, the fee was at 5 pence per person with 4 passengers on the ride.
So if there was an extra passenger, it would make it 25. Huh. Now the math is even more misaligned.
So the total is 20 pence. That sum matches up perfectly.
However, here we have a 5th customer appearing.
Once again, the sum of 20 makes no sense.
That really is strange.
Attorney, head to the Crown Court at once. The preparation for the trial to resume is complete. It will resume in 5 minutes.
Got it. I'll head over immediately.
In any case, I believe that this girl will take the witness stand. I assume that the contents of her testimony will determine the outcome of this trial.
Shall we go in, Susato?
Let's!
All right, let's go! Hey, just wanted to pop in and say hi. I think I'm gonna avoid spoilers since I want to play this on my own time. So with that said, I'm off later. Sorry if I missed you, Risque Raptor, but thanks for popping in to say hi. I hope you enjoy the game whenever you get to it. Please, play it for yourself. Have a great time. Oh no, both of them alone with Van Zieks. Just imagine all the holy grails they're just gonna get chucked in their faces. Holy cow. Ooh, hello! What is up? Oh, I love the design on this one. Holy cow, look at her! The design looks so cool! Lift up your head. Oh my gosh! That young girl next to Mr. Megundal. It looks like she's the one who caused that ruckus earlier.
Now then, the court is back in session for the trial of Cosney Megundal. Lord Van Zieks?
Yes, my lord.
Would you please explain the origin of that strange smoke from earlier?
We believe that a military-grade smoke grenade was detonated here.
Military grade? Well, why is that being used here?
The one who attempted to slip out of the courthouse through the smoke has been caught. The culprit stands right there.
Miss, state your name.
Oh, I'm gonna have to come up with a new voice. Crap, I wasn't ready for this. Alright. I'll again, just test the waters. Let's go.
Were you the one behind the confusion caused by the smoke grenade earlier? Why in heaven's name did you do that?
Excuse me, may I, Lord Judge?
What is it, defendant?
It might be better for me to provide the explanation in regards to why this girl is here and why she tried to escape. Everything is related to what transpired on the night of the incident, really.
Very well then, the court orders the defendant to testify. Speak in regards to this incident and its relation to this young girl.
He's so upset.
I wonder what exactly happened during the incident that night.
If only I could have heard about all of it before the trial started. Alright. Her relation to the crime.
That night, I had seated myself on the back seat inside the coach. There, I nodded off to sleep. Sometime later, I was woken up by an abrupt, loud sound accompanied by a small scream. In front of my eyes laid a man. I helped him up and sat him on the seats. Though trembling with shock, I investigated the area where the scream had come from. To my surprise, there was
Oh my goodness, Berkeley, thank you so much for the 5 bits. Toad. Toad, if we reach the 10,000 bit goal. All right, y'all, let's hit 10,000 bits. Oh my god. Hector, you're taking this way too seriously. Holy cow. Of course I'm not gonna give her a Toad voice. I've been voicing everybody as seriously as possible. Of course I'm not gonna do that. Thank you for the bits, Berkeley. 5 bits in the pot out of 10,000, all right?
Oopsie. To my surprise, there was a young girl hidden there, quiet as a mouse.
I think he said something to that effect.
I'm not sure if I completely understand, but essentially, that young girl, she was riding the omnibus when the crime occurred!
You are correct. As the good barrister asserted earlier, there was indeed a 5th passenger on that omnibus.
Okay, I think I'm settling into a voice for him, because I'm trying to think of Willy Wonka. Like, he has kind of this soft, like, high-pitched, kind of whimsical voice. So I feel like I'm settling into that for him.
Very well. It appears it is about time to hear the attorney's cross-examination, then. Attorney, are you prepared?
Yes, my lord!
The judge expects me to clear this up, but
I have absolutely no idea what's going on here, and I really need to sneeze. Oh, my nose is so itchy. What's up? What's up, little baby? Toad Gundal, perfect. All right, her relation to the crime. That night, I had seated myself on the back seat inside the coach. There, I nodded off to sleep. Sometime later, I was woken up by an abrupt, loud sound accompanied by a small scream. In front of my eyes laid a man. I helped him up and sat him on the seats. Though trembling with shock, I investigated the area where the scream had come from. To my surprise, there was a young girl hidden there, curled up tight and quiet as a mouse. Okay, what's up here? What are you talking about? She was hiding in the trunk? Oh yeah, the little thingy-mabobbers. I remember we looked at that.
Yes, indeed, that's what I saw. When I caught sight of her cowering there, in the dim light of the lamp, well, I surely thought that my heart was going to stop.
Something about all of this seems really off. Professor Layton Noodle! That's hard to say. That is hard to say, Yellow.
At any rate, I dragged her out of there. Then I sat her on the seat opposite me, intent on hearing what she had to say.
The seat opposite you?
Yes, right next to the dead chap who was already occupying a spot.
Wow, you sat her right next to a dead body. Holy cow, Megundal, what is going on?
You seated this young lady right next to the victim's corpse?
As I believe I mentioned earlier, due to the nature of my work, much to my dismay, I have had crosshairs trained on me. Therefore, It was of the utmost importance for me to learn just who exactly this girl was.
You think she was out for your life? Interesting. All right.
But then, as I was speaking with her, I heard a gentleman scream overhead. That must have been the 2 passengers on the roof, I suppose. Indeed, that is what I am led to believe. They likely saw the stabbed gent, lined up next to what appeared to be a young girl.
So you're saying that what the two on the roof saw was not you, but instead they saw the victim sitting next to this young lady?
So I guess in the illustration, they changed it to Cosney Megundal just because it's like, oh, that's what they think was going on. But really, I guess it was a different outfit. So it was like the perception of it. So it's not really, it wasn't really Cosney's outfit. I guess they were seeing her body, I'm assuming.
That is exactly right. Because you see, I was seated in the back, which cannot be seen from the skylight.
Lots of suspicious stuff going on. They said she was 15 earlier.
I see. The defendant does have a somewhat compact physique. I suppose it isn't a stretch to say that this girl could have been mistaken for him.
Oh, because they're both short and small. Okay, that's interesting.
That was when, upon hearing the gentleman scream from the roof, the coachman stopped the omnibus.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Hector. I'm sure there's like more specific details going on, but it's just earlier they did show an illustration where it showed his, like, Megundal's clothes. But, you know, they couldn't give away the fact that it was a different person. So maybe there's some kind of shenanigans going on here. Who knows? They'll probably get into it soon enough.
How are you feeling, Naruhodo?
I'm his attorney, but my own client's testimony surprises me just as much as everyone else. I can't help but feel as if I failed as an attorney somehow.
It's not your fault. We didn't have much time to talk to Mr. Megundal after all. Regardless, all we can do is get all the information out of him that we can.
Why did something like this have to happen after just arriving in London this morning?
Naruhodo, now's not the time to be feeling sorry for yourself.
How did you read my mind? Oh man, you're just too good at this.
Okay, that night I seated myself. Let's just press everything. Let's go.
When you got on the omnibus, was anyone else on board? No one else was inside the coach, nor up on the rooftop seats.
In other words, the defendant was the first passenger.
Indeed, I was merely sitting comfortably on the back seats inside the omnibus. By back seats, do you mean... Why, as you yourself so expertly pointed out just now, my good barrister, I mean the seat directly across from where the gentleman who'd been stabbed was sitting. It was the most comfortable spot for me, you see. After all, you can't be seen through the skylight from there.
Okay, so privacy. And also secretly killing people?
Oh, I'm so surprised by something.
I was woke up by a loud, abrupt sound.
A loud noise.
And a scream?
It was... yes. It was quite a remarkable thud! I believe as much like the sound of a man falling over. That must have been the sound of the victim, Mr. Mortar, falling over after being stabbed. I was asleep at the time, you see, so I can't say for sure. Furthermore, when I awoke, not another soul did I see in the coach, save for the gentleman laying on the floor before me. There was no one else in there?
I gotta read a little bit slower.
There was no one else in there? Yet at the time, you said you heard a scream, right?
Perhaps that scream arose from the rooftop seating area.
No, I heard that scream from inside the coach. However, at that moment, the scream was the least of my worries. For you see, I could hardly believe what I saw before my own eyes.
Hello there, Dixity. Welcome. Sorry, it was my screaming. Oh no! Why were you scaring people with your screams, Dixity? How could you do this? Wampler, you too? Chorus of screams. Y'all scaring people, all right? Hello. How you doing? How you doing, Dixity? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming on in today.
You set the victim up on the seat? Yes, sir. On the seat right across from me. I had realized he was dead, you see. I felt that it would be disrespectful to simply leave the poor soul on the floor like that. After all, I am a sympathetic man, you know. Look at my cool pose. Quite a curious story, defendant.
Doing fine. Glad to hear. Come chill with us as we play more Ace Attorney.
Well now, whatever might you mean, Prosecutor Van Zieks? If a dead man dropped before his very eyes, a sane person would call the coachman at once. Were they your average principled Londoner, that is?
Londoner. Okay.
As you well know, I hold a rather maligned profession.
You're referring to your business as a salary lender, correct?
There are those who would borrow money from me, only to be ungrateful and set out to kill me. So the last thing I would want... The last thing I want would be to get wrapped up in such a nasty affair. There we go.
Then you were just gonna leave the victim's body like that?
Heavens me, of course not! I intended to report the incident to the police. I simply wished to ensure the circumstances were crystal clear before doing so.
I'm losing the accent, goddamn. I lose it all the time and I'm not doing it correctly, but gosh, it's going, it's leaving me.
The circumstances? Indeed, I thought it a good idea beforehand to investigate anything that struck me as strange. Like where that faint scream I heard really came from, for instance. That would strike anyone as strange, wouldn't you say? A scream you heard alongside the victim falling down, huh?
Alright. Though trembling with shock, I investigated the area where the scream came from. Okay, this is the last statement I gotta press. Here we go.
Excuse me, but what do you mean by that? Correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't you and the victim the only ones in the coach? Correct, at first glance, in any case.
At first glance?
Yes, indeed. Imagine my shock when I heard that tiny little scream. And it came from directly beneath my rear!
Underneath your bum?
What in the...
Beneath your rear?
Right then and there, I lifted up the seat cushion. As it turned out, under the seat was a trunk.
Naruhodo! We can take a look at the omnibus too!
Come to think of it, it was submitted into evidence, right?
Maybe now would be a good time to give it another good look!
Anyway, after that, I went ahead and peeked inside the trunk.
Alright, enough! The situation is now perfectly clear. However, we now have a fundamental question. Just who exactly is this girl?
I'm told that her name is Gina Lestrade.
Is it Lestrade? It's probably right? Not Lestrade sounds too weird. I'm assuming Lestrade.
Gina Lestrade.
Beautiful. What a beautiful name.
She hides in places where people gather and pounces out and steals their wallets.
Okay, she looks like the street rat kind of person. Awesome, awesome.
She is what you would call a pickpocket.
What?
This little girl is a pickpocket?
She's dressed the part for sure.
Order! Order! Do you take issue with his claim, Miss Lestrade?
Oh, is she speaking now? Is she finally gonna speak? Not yet, not yet.
Miss Lestrade, answer me at once!
Oh, damn! Oh, girl! Oh, God!
Ah! In heavens! What in blazes are you?
Oh, bye! But see you later, bye!
Oh! The girl just disappeared!
I'm assuming this is her speaking. Okay, I have to come up with a voice. But anyways, let me scroll back up. Let's see. You're saying it right. Okay, yeah, that's what I would assume. Lestrade sounds a lot cooler. Holy cow. Discount actor from Oliver's Twist, right? She'd fit right in with the cast. Filthy street rat? I don't know. Okay, let's see. So I think she would probably have like a Cockney accent. I haven't done one of those in a very, very long time though. I just have to very badly exaggerate the accent I'm doing now, and that's probably where it would fit. I have a tough girl voice, but I think it's too deep for her. She seems like she has a slightly higher voice than I'm thinking, because I can lower my voice a little bit like this, but it sounds like a young boy. And if I add texture to it, then it really sounds like a young boy. I don't think it fits her. I don't think it fits her. I feel like she has a higher voice than this. As long as the attitude is correct, I guess. Okay, a random voice for now. We'll settle into it. Let's go. What are you looking at? That was the wrong voice completely, but who cares? Okay, if you're looking for me, I'm right here. Okay, so she's got a very exaggerated accent. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do? What in this range? I don't know. If you're looking for me, I'm right here. I'm right here. If you're looking for me, if you're looking for me, if you're looking for me. I feel like I settle right in the middle. The middle seems the most comfortable for me. I can't do a Scottish accent. I'm sorry. I really can't. Oh my god. Okay,
If you're looking for me, if you're looking for me, if you're looking for me.
the middle seems to be the most comfortable. Okay, I'll keep going, I'm right here! Whoa, where did you get over there?
Was there any point in moving like that?
And okay, no, I know all about, okay, why is this so hard? I've been doing a bunch of like random throwaway voices for so many men so far because, you know, I can't convincingly sound like a man. So it's like, whatever, but if I can hit the range of a girl, higher than that, let's see. Shoot, sorry, I'm reading the chat the wrong moment, so I'm not sure which one you guys are like confirming and helping tweak. I know all about what you adults are wow, my accent is going all over the place. Holy cow. This is embarrassing to do on stream, you guys. Usually I come up with voices off screen and I'm prepared, but god damn it. Okay, and I know all about what you adults are thinking. This dirty mall tulip messed up and got caught in the job. She went mental and stabbed that other bloke. Okay, I'm settling. I'll get there. Ain't that right? Oh, that's not true! A courthouse is a place where we seek the truth. We want to make sure. Stop firing that thing at us! Oh my god, now we're gonna turn into the Hulk!
Don't forget that I'm a pro. Me old livelihood is dependent on these quick fingers. Only cowards use knives. Pickpockets' pride won't stand for it.
But it's not cowardly at all to use that thing filled with smoke, right?
This scum? I picked this up from a bag at the omnibus station the other day. Pretty little thing, don't you think? I think I like me a bit.
This is so hard, holy cow. She's got a really strong accent. Okay. Working on it. Thanks, Lelouch, for the encouragement, appreciate it. Can Van Zieks get a wine gas next play? That would be amazing. The kind of vaping, but with wine. It's perfect, I think I like me a bit of pink. Don't aim that at me!
So, you were riding on the omnibus then? It's alright, you'll tell them the truth, won't you?
Yeah, that's right. Whatever. It's okay, you can laugh at me, you're allowed.
And the court shall acknowledge this girl, Gina Lestrade, as a new witness. As such, we order you to testify. Speak in regards to what transpired in the omnibus on the night of the incident.
Alright, I gotcha.
God, this is so weird for me. Practice, we're gonna practice. Okay, okay, the normal acts I've been doing would just be like, as always, all right, right? So just dial it up, really exaggerate it, okay? All right?
As always, I'd already sneaked in before the horse.
Okay, breathe, it's fine. We're chilling like a villain. It's all good.
As always, I'd already sneaked in before the horse was hitched to the coach.
Whatever.
But I couldn't get any business. It was really an awful night. It was pitch dark in my little hiding spot. I seriously couldn't see nothing. And suddenly, there was a loud noise. Of course, it was enough to make me scream a little.
Oh my god, this is so hard.
After that, this old geezer here found me, but he let me get away.
Blah, 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 blah. Holy cow. If there are so many, wait, what? If there are so many holy grails Van Zieks has, most likely majority of them are made from like plastic. No, it's made of that glass that in movies where you can just, you know, get a piece of glass and shatter it over someone's head and it doesn't hurt them. It's made of those. It's movie magic. Van Zieks wouldn't succumb to low-grade grails, only pure grails. So if they're so pure, why can they shatter instantly upon just slamming it against something? Or even, I mean, you could argue that he's so strong he could just crush it in his hands, but he threw it against the wall and it just shattered instantly so beautifully. Candy glass, is that the name of the movie magic glass? I'm assuming so. He let you get away? Sugar glass?
What, defendant? Did you allow this girl to flee to begin with?
The reason is quite simple. I knew she could not possibly be the culprit, you see?
I don't know why I rolled that R. What do you mean? What? Movie magic glass is prop glass? Yeah. You know what I mean. You know, I'm just giving it a fun name. Have you ever skipped school? Yes. Yes, I have. Why are you asking? Very rarely. I was a pretty good student, but I think there were just 1 or 2 circumstances where I intentionally skipped school.
As I said earlier.
How about y'all? I'm sure everybody here has done it at least once or twice.
I was sitting on top of a little hiding spot, the trunk. Let us make sure of it
Let us make sure of it ourselves.
Okay.
This is the very seat I was seated in on the night of the incident.
This hiding spot would be the space beneath the seat, yes?
Interesting. Okay, it's just like, what are they called? What are the pieces of furniture called that, is it an ottoman? Not quite an ottoman, maybe just like a bed bench that also opens up. Maybe ottomans are usually the square ones, but some of them open up too to have storage. So maybe it's kind of similar to that. Because I'm a truancy officer and I'm taking you in. Gotcha! Oh no, I've been caught! Oh my god, get out of here, officer, I'm banning you, you're not allowed in here. I'm a perfect student. I was at school on every single day of school last year, was never sick. Damn, dude, that's some dedication. Holy cow.
Indeed, a young girl would be able to fit and hide in here. Take those binoculars away, Leon.
But on that night, she wasn't able to exit from the trunk. After all, I was sitting on it the whole time.
Oh!
So you see, I let her escape. I feared that revealing the girl would draw suspicion towards her, and she'd be arrested. I did not wish to involve this girl with a future ahead of her with incidents as cruel as this.
But as a result, all the suspicion was set on you instead.
So I guess maybe this will draw the crowd to his favor. It's like, oh, he's doing such a nice thing for this girl. I'm still feeling a bit uneasy. I do want to believe in him because he is our client, but just throughout the beginning, it's just, there's been a lot of red flags. I'm a bit nervous. What? Are you trying to train me, Berkeley, to read your comment out loud in the right accent?
You what? Sounds pretty tough, mate. I think you got this.
I just have to really exaggerate. I'll get there. I'll get there. Holy cow. But it was said on you instead. Okay. Thanks for the training. Throwing some curveballs at me, huh, Berkeley?
That is nothing but a trifle. I know that I'm innocent, so why should I be afraid? I was willing to put that innocence on the line in order to save this poor little girl. Unbelievable.
Oh, what an upright man. Yeah, there we go. Swaying the crowd. Maybe the red flags are red herring flags? Very true. That's a huge possibility, right?
Me lord!
Hector, do not confirm anything. Oh, just kidding. Sorry, I thought you were replying to Dixity's comment. That scared me, but I get you. I know you were now replying to your own comment. I understand.
There's no way such a nobleman could be the culprit! And to think we ever doubted you!
Hey, this guy's been stubborn this whole time. He finally changed sides. All right, I'm in. Woo, let's do it. Whoa, what is that? Why is the noise freaking out? That was weird. Whoa, y'all, do you hear the game sound right now? It's like glitching. What's going on? If it continues to do that, I'll restart the game. Whoa, what the heck? It like freaked out for a second. His vote was so powerful, it broke the game audio.
If you interpret it with cold, hard logic, then it is clear who is correct.
Oh my god, yeah, the audio is glitching out. Whoa. I'm gonna restart the game for a second, because whoa, it is doing some weird bloops. Oh my god. Here, let me save. The heck? Oh god. It's like so much static in there. What is going on? Okay, give me a second, you guys. Oh god, the audio is scaring me. Let's close this, reopen it, and hope that it doesn't die. All right. Oh god, it's like freaking out. What the heck? Did my speakers break? Let me play like a random song and see if it freaks out. Come on, song, play. It's just my audio in general. What the heck? No, it's my audio in general. I'm playing like a random song. See? And it's still doing that. Uh-oh. Are my speakers blown out? Oh, that's so weird. Oh my god. You know what, you guys? I did want to set a break. I'm sorry that it's such an awkward time, but I think now would be a good time to just take a break real quick, and I'll just try and get this fixed. I don't really know what's going on because it's gonna keep doing this. Yeah, it's gonna keep doing this, so I think I need to restart my computer. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just like, I'm gonna click end stream, but I'll come back. So, I'm really sorry for the inconvenience. Just come chill inside, just leave this tab open if you want to still hang out. But, I'll be back in a bit, let's just like take a break and see if we can fix this, because this is, this is weird. This is weird, oh my god. Sorry for the inconvenience, y'all, but let's go ahead and take a break. I'll see you guys really soon, and hopefully I can get this issue fixed. So, see you soon!